On a snowy March day in 1922, a driverless buggy returned to the Bradford homestead east of Monticello, Utah. Gertrude Bradford found no sign of her husband or nephew, who had taken it to town earlier that day, but she did find blood splattered across the seat. She sent her son on horseback to get help, and on his way he ran into the family's neighbor, Leroy Stevens, who lifted his rifle and took after the boy, who was luckily able to outpace him. The bodies of 30-year-old George and 52-year-old Charles Bradford were later found lying in the road between the family's property and Monticello. All signs pointed to Stevens, who it was believed spotted the buggy on the road, dropped to his knee in the snow, and gunned down both men before they had a chance to raise their own guns in defense. Stevenson disappeared, at least until after the men's burial, and at his trial claimed self-defense, pointing back 10 years to when he had pursued the elder Bradford's 13-year-old daughter as to when the feud started between the families. Find out the full story of the murders of Charles and his nephew George, and the uncertain fate of Leroy Stevens, which a century later remains a mystery, on the latest episode of Crimes We Forgot. It's found everywhere you listen to podcasts.